Hi, my name is Lily Gatsky, and for the Foreign Investment Research Project, I will be looking at the organic beauty product industry in Sweden. So to start out, we're going to look at the economic conditions of Sweden. The current GDP is about 599 billion, and it's expected to grow 2.6% over the next year. Currently, Sweden is ranked 25th overall for their GDP, which for such a small country, it's very impressive. Today, the country focuses on developing engineering, mining, and their steel industries. It just goes to show that that country is extremely interested in development and just overall being a good competitor. They perform well in regulatory efficiency, and their open market policies sustain flexibility, competitiveness, and large trade and investment flows. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Sweden did far better than their European neighbors. This is because they stayed open and they were not as constrictive with their policies during the pandemic. Now moving into the social climate, overall, the Swedish people are known to be extremely invested in sustainability and their environmental impact. The positives of being in a socially liberal country would be their social welfare system, gender equality, high standard of education, and their overall high quality of life. However, there are some negatives, and those are their high cost of living, high taxes, immigration challenges, and their housing issues. Next, we're going to look at the current organic beauty industry in Sweden. Currently, Sweden hosts what's called the Organic Beauty Awards. It's put on by NOCS, which is known as Natural Organic Cosmetics Sweden. This Organic Beauty Award that they do is basically for organic beauty companies to come in, showcase their product, and basically whichever product or company is doing the best organically and just product-wise, they win an award. So Sweden's already really interested and invested in organic beauty. Sweden's natural and organic beauty market is set to reach over $3 billion, which represents about 10% of a share of the overall market by 2025. That overall market is referring to the organic beauty industry in the globe. So that's a pretty impressive amount for a small country. And then overall, the market is just very highly competitive in terms of international brands, but those brands are non-organic. So moving into the competition, we'll talk about L'Oreal, Procter & Gamble, and Beiersdorf. Each of these three companies aren't necessarily focused on organic beauty, but they are big competitors just as far as the beauty industry is concerned in general. The sales for L'Oreal, they are supposed to continue to be in the double digits as far as growth is concerned for their quarter three in this year. And then they also have seen $32.2 billion in sales this past quarter, which is extremely impressive and makes them a really big competitor. Not only are they a major competitor for Sweden, but internationally they are at the top of the food chain for competition. Moving on to Procter & Gamble, their revenue is also extremely impressive. Their ending revenue was over $21 billion, and they're expected to see a 6.11% increase over the next years. And then moving into Beiersdorf, they have increased their sales from 93 million to $1 billion. That's a really big jump for Beiersdorf. They're a global skincare company, and they are going to be more of a competition for Sweden within the skincare beauty side of things, where Procter & Gamble and L'Oreal are more going to be focused on makeup. So there are potential problems for Sweden. Some of that is just going to be the current amount of sales that Sweden is seeing for the organic beauty compared to total beauties. That includes non-organic, just really anything within the beauty industry. Only 7.3% of total beauty sales go to organic beauty, which is a really small number. But as we saw earlier on in the presentation, Sweden is expecting to see a lot more growth in their organic beauty industry. So it's a problem currently, but not moving forward. Final recommendation for you would be to invest in Sweden and invest in the organic beauty industry, specifically within Sweden. So thank you for your time.